Hi all, Abe here. Welcome back to the channel. Here's hoping you and yours, as always, are doing well. Today we're back at No Man's Sky's Permadeath mode. In our last episode, we were tasked with obtaining information from the various races about the state of the multiverse before we can decide on a course of action. We spoke with cartographers from the Viking and the Korvax, and we are now heading to see the Gek to get their piece of the puzzle, get their perspective on things. That said, let's pop in. Let's see what we can get into. Hey! Okay, so another dude there. Alright, let's get to the ship. And let's speak to a Gek cartographer. Alright, let's go. Yep, space station right ahead. We're back at Huhain. Alrighty. Hello, friend in maps. Blah, trade and blah, 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 blah. Ask about Gek history. As the life form begins to speak, I hear a faint hum. The soft voice of Null weaving the Gek's words into something I can process. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Perform work for my kin. Then we shall have something to speak about. Okay. Perform work for my kin. Complete contracts for the Gek. Oh, okay. Complete some contracts for the Gek. Hello, friend. You wish employment? The Gek is keen to offer me the missions and, of course, rewards. Right, let's browse the missions. In process, kill 15 creatures. Oh, I see. No, this is for the Gek. Deliver an item. Okay. Accept. And all these other ones are just for other things, not for... Alright, so let's deliver the item. Let's get that done. Defense shit. Target outside local system. Consult galaxy map. Alright, let's take a look at this first. Maybe it's something I can access through these things. You never know. Space stations... Is this the space station? No, here it is. It's right here. Alright, cool. That's where we're going. Nice. Alright, navigational data received. I already spoke to you, right? Oh, it's a training post. Excuse me, sir. Delivery terminal accessed. Right, let's deliver that. Delivery processing. Success. Okay. Cool. Return to the mission agent. Alright, let's go ahead and hand this bit in. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna... I'll hand this in to you, but it shouldn't... You don't have any Gek missions for me. Okay, so Gek standing increased by 1. Let's browse missions. Do you have any Gek missions? You do not. So, let's go to the other planet. Or the other station, I should say. We'll go this way. Alright. Okay, let's see. What missions do you have, brother? Alright, demanding to collect 250 phosphorus. Okay, we can do that. Let's leave. Alright, so I need a planet with phosphorus. Let's take a look at the Discoveries tab. You don't have phosphorus, you do. So Rufla is where we need to go. Here we go. This is it. Phosphorus. Oh, there's some phosphorus right over here. At least I think it's phosphorus. I guess we shall find out. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of this. Let's go ahead and get back on the ship. Alright, let's deliver it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, thankfully, this should... Well, no, I have to actually go back to the space station, don't I? Yeah. Client delivery key presented. Accessing. Delivery processing. Success. Alright. Alright, so that was completed. Let's go back to the mission agent. Yep. And hopefully that should be all that is required to find out what the Gek piece of this puzzle is. Okay, sir, let me hand in the mission. Alright, so hopefully that should be the end of it. Let's see. Okay, so is that it? Let's see, hopefully we should be... Yep, here we go. Nice. Alright, so the contracts are complete. And now it's just a question of getting the other information. Where's the... Here he is. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind. The fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you've enough units, others change the world for you without even realizing. Alright, let's ask about the Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Shh, that. Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Ask about the first spawn. I ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek, ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well. All is at peace. Repeat your question. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek see no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. Ask how. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. Is it shame? Is it shame I see in their eyes? Or something else? Ask about the 16. Don't, you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Alright, let's breathe. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, and I'm on Belleron itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Butu stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool, At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Say the Gek deserved this. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves, that is nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. Alright, let's leave. As I leave, I think through what I've learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended haven for Artemis' soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Wow. Getting deep and deeper, it appears. Alright, let's speak to Null. Oh, here we go. Alright, Mr. Null. Let's see what you have for us today. Holo terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts powerful transmitter. Yes. Tune into Null. Thank you. Signal match detected. Alright, Null. Let's see here.
Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned.
Tell Null what you discovered. I tell Null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with the countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. Ask what Null knows.
I was born to travel. To see the worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies, they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many. So I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I've done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone.
Ask how they know.
I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things that I have seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax by King. Gek, Korvax by King. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how.
Ask what happens now.
And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't shh. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it. After shh. I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are because you shh. Whether because some soul, because of shh simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why shh aren't I enough?
Null's channel begins to falter. The hologram begins to fade. They are disconnecting from the holoterminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel active. Apollo signal emerges. What you up to, dude? Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by your holoterminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Share coordinates? I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holoterminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? Say you don't know. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. Its language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. Shh. You are not alone. Tune to Apollo. The holoterminus is showing are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agreed to meet. We agreed to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave that there for now, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. My name's Abe. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.